Hi guys, it's Chris, Jack and Ollie here from the Zombie Box Project, and today we're talking about Guild Wars 2.
Very nice.
So it doesn't have a definite release date, but we know it's coming sometime in 2012.
Yeah.
It's had the beta.
Yeah.
Are we excited?
Definitely.
Yeah, I am.
Really excited? Did we play
Quite
the first one?
excited. I played the first one.
I played the first one as well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
But I played all three of them.
I only played 2 of the expansions.
Cool. I like carried a character on.
Yeah, yeah.
So Chris, you're playing Old Republic at the moment.
Yeah.
Does the fact that Guild Wars 2 doesn't have a subscription fee entice you?
I think Guild Wars 2 as a whole entices me. I just really like the look of this game. I saw the first trailer about a year ago. I saw the demo, like gameplay, and I just looked at it and thought, wow, this is going to be amazing. I mean, I've got a really good feeling about this game. I like the Old Republic a lot, but this could be better.
Oh, okay. What about you, Ollie? Because you wanted to get the Old Republic.
Yeah, I mean...
You still should, mate.
I still should. If I had the money, I definitely would. But the fact that Guild Wars 2 doesn't have a subscription...
It's just a one-off payment.
Just, yeah.
It's like
I love that about Guild Wars 1. The fact that I can still go back now and play it without having to, go through... Oh, I've got to pay a $5 for a month subscription.
And it was no worse for it either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It was,
benefited from it almost. So, do we think that combining Old Republic and Guild Wars 2 will finally see an end to World of Warcraft?
Do
you think they'll slay it off?
World of Warcraft is going to die.
It's going to
die. Yeah. It's already on its knees. It's bleeding from the throat.
It's not adapting well, is it?
It's been stabbed with a lightsaber.
Pretty much.
Stabbed with a lightsaber, and now it's going to be taken down by something Guild Wars 2 related.
Do we think that Guild Wars 2 by itself could take down World of Warcraft?
No, because I think some people like the original RPG.
Yeah, basically.
And then Guild Wars 2 is completely different.
Well, because it's got real time fighting. It's more like an action game.
Yeah.
It's got a dynamic story that kind of evolves with the character. World of Warcraft is more like traditionally form a guild with 100 people and take down a boss that will take down 3 hours to do at 4 o'clock in the morning. This is a bit different.
We have a few concerns about it though.
Yeah.
One of those concerns is that it's too ambitious. Like we said,
I know what you mean.
The Peter Molyneux effect.
Everyone's stealing my phrases.
As Chris
said.
It
might have a bit of a Fable 2 sort of feel, where they had a lot of ambition and what they said.
It is just too crazy.
Yeah, it's very ambitious.
Someone has sat down and said, we're going to make you a beautiful world and everything's going to change depending on what you do, but there's also going to be other players in it. So it's
going to be ambitious. It's a very ambitious
what they're doing,
project.
They're trying to take down what Mass Effect did in the entire trilogy and stick it in one online game.
It's impressive. Will they do it? Do we have confidence in
the
developers?
I'm cross my fingers. I have faith in NCSoft and I hope they do it.
Cool. So you mentioned dynamic consequences. The world evolves around you. Do you want to go into any more detail, guys?
Well, okay, I think they said it in a developer video. Okay, take this from the developers, not from me. Okay, they said, like, if you were seeing, like, a village attacked in, like, a normal MMO, you go out to an NPC and you go, oh god, my village is under attack. And you go to the village to kill maybe 30 of these dudes, and they'd just be milling around the village doing nothing.
Yeah.
Now, what they've decided to do in Guild Wars 2 is actually have things attacking the village, destroying buildings. And if you wouldn't save the village would be destroyed and nothing else would happen in the area because of it. Which is crazy ambitious, because the game world quite literally changes around your decisions.
And it might mean that people who, maybe want to do things like grinding or whatever like that might sort of have a negative impact upon them, because if they're not going out to complete quests and stuff straight away, then their whole world's going to...
That was the main... I think that was the main idea behind Guild Wars 2.
They wanted to get rid of grinding,
They said that, didn't they? They said grinding is no fun for anyone, and I know it's fun for some people. I personally prefer doing missions and feeling.
Yeah, same.
And they've decided, you know what? MMOs, they're old-fashioned. We're doing away with that.
Good.
There's one thing that I'm a bit apprehensive about.
Okay.
Is it going to be too big and too ambitious for my PC to handle?
Yes, definitely.
Are we going to have to tether the sun?
Yeah.
Basically. Because if you look at videos or screenshots of it, it's amazing.
It's a beautiful game.
Really beautiful.
And what they're doing is they've made that massive, and then with really clever storyline. Imagine all NPCs would have to be dynamic and working at the same time. So it's doing kind of what like a game like Skyrim or Oblivion would do. Maybe not to quite the same detail, but they are generating...
The scale size is a lot larger, though.
They are generating all these NPCs at the same time, going about their own life or just being destroyed.
You're going to have some sort of semi-decent...
Yeah. Semi-decent? You're going to have a really decent.
If we want ultra quality, you're going to have...
I mean, I suppose they could technically process it in the cloud.
I suppose. It'd be interesting to see if they did that. Do we think it's a new type of MMO? A new breed, almost?
Yeah.
Yeah, with real-time combat.
It's killing conventions.
Yeah, yeah.
What would you think? When you think of an MMO, you think point and click and grinding. Yeah. Leveling up. Well, it's decided no more point and click and no more grinding.
Yeah.
They might still be leveling up, I don't know.
Some of the classes look pretty cool. We have Mesmer, Engineer, Thief, Guardian, Necromancer, Ranger, Warrior and Elementalists. How do we feel about them?
They've kept a few. Well, they've kept a few from Guild Wars 1.
Yeah.
But there's also a couple of new ones in there.
I mean, they were always cool about splitting up their mages. I mean, in Guild Wars 1, like they had Necromancer and Mesmer and things, but other games didn't have anything quite like that.
Yeah, it's just like one basic mage.
And because they've always been very focused on multi-classing in Guild Wars, I hope they keep that.
Yeah, same. I enjoyed that. Yeah. Like I was an assassin healer.
You can make a character that quite literally fit your playstyle no matter what you wanted to do. I mean, like if you played a tank healer, you could quite literally solo anything.
Yeah, yeah.
One thing you guys have been moaning about a bit is the fact there's no assassin in that list.
Yeah, they've exchanged it for Thief a little bit.
And they've done away with Dervish, and Dervish, that was one of my favourites. They've got a scythe and you like build up special moves as you attack.
We've mentioned it a lot in this video. Real-time combat. Yeah. Is it something that an MMO now needs, do you think, to freshen up the genre?
Amalur is a step on the ladder to a massively multiplayer online game.
Yeah.
That's the reason it's quite similar to one. They've said, we're making this into an MMO. So I think when it gets to a point there's an Amalur MMO, which there is going to be, it's going to be real time. And this is going towards real time. And the Old Republic is not quite real time, but it involves cover systems and things if you're playing a certain class. It's starting to get more like that, and I think MMOs are going to need to jump on the bandwagon if they're going to keep up.
Just a random question: what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer real time combat, or do you prefer point and click?
I like the separation between them. I wouldn't like to see like only real time or only point and click.
Oh, okay.
So I'd like to have a look.
Because I think the combat in The Witcher works really, really well.
If they manage to put like The Witcher 2 as if it's going to fight like The Witcher 2, I'm sold. I'm already sold. I'm sold even more. This is going to be game of my century.
Do we think this is going to?
I said that about Skyrim.
Do we think this is going to attract console games?
I think console gamers are always slightly afraid of paying for a £3,000 gaming rig.
True.
I know the feeling. I'm a console gamer. I do not own one of them.
It's always cheaper when you build your own, though. But it's having the knowledge.
Yeah, and then there's people who've got to go from just playing on a console to building their own PC.
Yeah,
and it's just not cost effective. I mean, for 1/10 of the price, you can get a console. It seems a bit strange you spend all the time building this amazing PC just to play one game.
But will the subscription fee, or lack of subscription fee, attract console gamers?
That definitely will, if they've got a good enough PC.
Yeah, I don't think anybody who played the original Guild Wars went out and bought a gaming rig just because it didn't have a subscription.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So that about wraps everything up, guys. Thank you for watching. Your comment question of the day is, are you looking forward to Guild Wars 2 and are you going to get it?
Which would you prefer, Guild Wars 2 or the Old Republic?
Oh,
that's
controversial there.
Yeah, well.
Okay, awesome. So thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
See ya.
Bye.